Hello, babe. So, there's going to be three piles. Pick whatever you are drawn to. Look at the timestamps in the description. There's going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, or pile number 3. I am way too tired to make it fancy, to put crystals. Whatever you feel like, pick, and let's see what your divinely guided message is for you today. I also offer personal readings on my Etsy. Okay, ta. Hello, collective. I was receiving such a strong download and could not find my microphone so that you could hear me better because it is 12:22. 12:22 in the morning, right? And I decided to do it anyway, so let's hurry up and do this message right off the bat. 222 can be significant for you. 1212 can be significant for you. Fog, mist, brain fog can be significant for you. There was something else too, but I can't remember. And this is going to be your next 30-day prediction reading. All right. Look forward to it. I'm really irritated right now, but I'm going to just try and get this message out because Spirit put it really, really hard on my heart, and I just need to get it over with. All right. What is the current energy for you? Jeez. So I'm getting the Star in reverse, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. What this is telling me for me is that you are craving material success, you are craving financial security, and it's not necessarily here in the way that you want it yet. Now, what does that mean? That means that you may not be seeing it in the physical, you may not be seeing it happening in front of you. And with the Page of Cups, what this is telling me too is that you are being encouraged by the universe to hold on. You have a very bright future. You're on an emotional fulfillment journey. And although you feel lost and you're having a creative block, Spirit wants you to know that you are focusing a little too much on what's not happening for you, that you don't realize what is happening for you. And that is the emotional security that you are experiencing right now is a part of the abundance, right? Is in a part of what you were hoping for. Look back over the last month and see how far you've really gone, right? So you're feeling that you're going to step into new opportunities, but you're feeling like all of this spiritual shit is kind of like, I feel like some of you are just kind of like, it's a no for me. It's a no for me, right? All right. So I am seeing that there is competition and conflicts. If not now, it may be in the future. However, be careful of jealousy, demanding people, or maybe you need to be careful of being hot-tempered or allowing your insecurities to fester so much that you begin to act out on other people. And the Page of Pentacles is saying that you are faithful. You are a faithful person. There is going to be a financial opportunity for you. And a manifestation is coming true for you in the coming months, right? All right, let's see this. This just came up. You are so loved. Some of you may be short, okay? Some of you may be tall. I need to shovel these better. But this is a part of the journey, okay? This is a part of the journey. So I don't want you to be scared of whatever conflict has come or what conflict will come. I just want you to know that you are going to face jealousy with the Queen of Wands in reversed. There is going to be somebody that is vengeful. There is going to be somebody that is selfish. There is going to be somebody that is hot-tempered. Do not worry. Stay faithful. Follow through. And a financial opportunity will be bestowed to you in the next 30 days. And this is, this is not a little financial opportunity. This is some serious shit, okay? Your manifestation will be coming true. And if it's not like, so I want to warn you, don't look at your life so black and white, right? Where one thing is here and the next thing is there, right? Where it's like, okay, now I'm famous overnight, is what I'm seeing. That's not what's going to happen for you, beloved. But it is going to be slow progress to your goals, okay? If you catch my drift. It's going to be small progresses to your goals. So what does that mean? That means that some of you may have this huge financial opportunity and all of your dreams may come true. But there's also the possibility that you are taking one next stepping stone into the right direction. I saw 644. So what this is telling me is that you are closer and closer and closer and closer to luck, right? But, you may not feel like it's enough. It is enough. You're one step closer to your goal. You're being encouraged over the next 30 days to continue on the path that you have been going on, and you will be closer than you were yesterday. And tomorrow's future is bright. That's all I got. All right. I'm tired, so excuse me. Hello, beloved collective. Let me turn this up. So, you've picked the second pile. Now, right off the bat, there's some downloads that were stepping forward for me. Angel numbers 11, 55, 111, 555 may be significant for you. There may be a history of like food problems, eating disorder. Eating disorder doesn't necessarily only mean being very skinny or very fat. It can be both, It can be both. And the first part of this video was recorded on a different day when I could not find my microphone because my sister misplaced it, and I'm not gonna get into the blame game because I too am human and working on myself. However, I wanted this video to be perfect, so I was going to rechannel the message that I did before, right? And then Spirit was like, no, we gave you that message like that then. Now is your time to speak to the next part of the collective. So I can tell you right now that I'm dealing with a perfectionist, and I'm dealing with somebody that wants things to be just right. And the song came up for me like, somebody loves me, I wonder who. I wonder who it can be. Somebody needs me. Took cough syrup, so excuse the part. So, some of you may be walking into romance, experiencing romance, or can be looking forward to romance. Now, this is a general reading, so this can be applied for somebody who is wanting to love again, wanting to open up, needing confirmation, having a little bit of doubt everywhere that they go. And I am here to tell you, beloved, that the answer lies in the risk. So take a risk. Tall is right here, so your lover or you may be tall depending on who I'm speaking to. What is this message for this collective, please, Spirit? And I manifest now. I pray and I manifest the correct people come to this pile and find this. And find this. Ooh, it just flew out. Somebody loves me. Wow, the Three of Cups upright. Well, that's fabulous. Let's see. So, some of you are entering a place right now that is surrounded with people and it feels good, but your intuition, your gut, it's telling you something completely different. You are feeling like, okay, I am enjoying myself. You could be having happy employment, happy romance, happy, this is general. So it just, you can be happy with the connections that you are with currently. And there's a part of you deep down inside that feels like you are being cheated, manipulated, or being talked about. Okay, so I'm sensing that this is somebody who is an egomaniac with a self-esteem problem is who I'm speaking to at the moment. What else is this message? The Hangman. You are being called right now to walk into a new perspective. Spirit would like you to know that it is okay for you to let go of the narrative, to let go of the should-haves, the could-haves, the would-haves. And when you get stuck in that loop of wanting to micromanage and control everything, that's when you know that you have fallen short of your divine purpose. One of the goals that you have been placed or here on this world, you came to this earth, because I believe earth is a school. One of the goals that you came here for was to learn how to... That's my cat. So this is some really restless energy, some really like I'm stuck right now. Like I can't find the words. So some of you need to just go eat. Okay. So you're being called right now to learn what it looks like to be authentically you and to surrender the results to the experience, right? So this is something I had to learn. I had to learn that life is filled with just a bunch of experiences, okay? And when we crave change or we want our lives to be bigger, it is more than just wishful thinking. Real change is hurtful. Real purging is painful. I mean, think about childbirth. Coming into this world is painful. But it's also the start, the beginning of something so valuable, something so beautiful, So my cat is running around. She's like trying to play with something. So some of you may be reaching out to vices, reaching outside of yourself, trying to be happy, trying to quiet your mind, trying to maintain control, trying to be toxically positive, But you're being called right now to accept that this is all a part of the journey. Okay, so with the Hangman too, I want you to know that you are in a development stage, and life is you're never going to graduate from life until you pass, but then you pass on to a whole nother journey. So you are being led right now to just embrace the journey. If people are talking shit, if you feel like something is off, whatever, just know that you are protected. Okay? And just know that whatever is working against you, or whatever you feel is working against you, is not going to come into fruition. Okay, so now I want to touch on this. Some of you may tend to ruminate, replay scenarios. The past is gone, don't live with it. You cannot change the past, and the future is not here, so babe, live in the moment. Some great mindfulness techniques. I work in mental health. Some great mindfulness techniques is just looking around the room and trying to engage all 5 senses, okay? Is sight, hearing, taste, touch, and sight, hearing, taste, touch, and something else, babe. It's been a long day. Regardless, now it's gonna really bother me. Anyway, engage those senses, okay? Try to get present in the moment. It serves you no good to ruminate on what you want, what should be, or what you wish could be, could have been, okay? The past is gone, don't live with it, and the future is not real, so stay here. What else is this message from this collective? Spirit was like, loosen your grip, Sam. Loosen your grip, Sam. On these cards, we can't move the energy because you're gripping these hoes, And so I tell you the same. Just loosen your grip on the need to control and on your life. Okay, Spirit, what is this message for this collective? What does the future look like for them? You are resilient, honey. The future looks like close to success and perseverance, okay? Be wary. The advice from Spirit is to be wary, not to be superficial, not to get cocky or restless, or passive-aggressive. No passive-aggressive, okay, with the Knight of Wands in reverse. There is going to be some frustration in the future, but I want you to know something. It's going to coexist with hope and faith. I just saw 10:10 on my clock. It's going to coexist with hope and faith, okay? So, wow. With the Nine of Wands upright, what this is telling me is that although you're going to be frustrated because you're not as big or as rich or as happy as you were anticipating the future to be, you are going to have a place, a moment of true resilience, and you are going to realize that you just weren't ready yet, and maybe in the future you aren't ready yet to have the things that you want. There's just a couple more tools that you need in your tool belt in order to move forward, right? So in the future you might experience some frustration, some inconvenience. There might be some little petty stuff, and that's all it is. It's just petty stuff. It's just shit, okay? This is a test of faith, and you are being called to stand your ground. And in doing so, and in not letting everything affect you, and letting go of that perfectionist attitude, you will be able to have one more tool that is allowing you to place a stepping stone in front of you that's going to help you get to the destiny that you achieve or want to achieve. And I said achieve, so it's not that you're not going to achieve. It's not a no, it's just not yet, okay? It's just not yet. All right, beloved. Talk soon. Hi, pile number 3. You are being called right off the bat to have boundaries. Boundaries, because shit is starting to stink. Open the window. Open the window. Mop the floor, because shit is starting to stink. So what I'm really hearing for this collective right now, welcome pile number 3. I pray that this message reaches the right people and that they accept it and welcome it with love and understanding. So there's just something not right. There's just something not right. You can't pinpoint it. And the answer may be in your boundaries, okay? You are being called to have boundaries. You cannot be everything for everyone, pile number 3. Let's see what this beautiful, wonderful message is for this collective. Spirit, please speak through me for the betterment of humanity. That came out real quick. So there are conflicts and battles that you are currently facing. There's an act of intimidation, okay? So the 5 of Swords came up this week for a friend that I was doing a quick reading, and that was when somebody, she felt somebody wrongfully came for her in the workplace, okay? And while your situation may not be in the workplace, it could be in the home. This is a general reading. I'm really sensing that this collective feels like something is not in synchronicity. Something is not working for their betterment of themselves. They are not walking on the right path, and there's something that they want to do that they are avoiding. Okay, so I'm speaking to a highly intuitive, a highly spiritual individual that knows that they need to do this one thing in order for them to elevate, to move on, to go to a higher purpose. But something is stopping you. Something is stopping you, friend. Something is stopping you. It could be fear of even conflicts or aggression or battles, But there is a sense of competition. There is hostility. And you are currently in a place of defeat. Okay, what else can we do for this reading? This could have been the past for some of you as well. Regardless, you felt targeted, and it's like you just like retreated, okay? As I'm seeing, like, surrender, okay? You know what? Fine, abuse me. You know what? Fine, be mean to me. You know what? Fine. But there's something about a situation, a conflict, maybe from your childhood, even for some of you, that you need to deal with. With the 4 of Wands reversed, what I'm sensing right now is there's a problem with family. So this is actually quite insane that the second the card flew out, I said that before I even read it. You're feeling like things aren't going to work out, okay? You are feeling very insecure, and you are having some problems. Now, some of you are in with your love relationship, some of you are with your bloodline, some of you are with your chosen family. Regardless, there are problems here, and there's an imbalance, okay? That's the perfect word, is there is an imbalance. There is something that you are participating in or carrying, a pattern that is no longer serving you. Let's see what this pattern is. Let me open this healing mantra deck. Love using this healing mantra deck, especially when one is moving out of a phase or wanting to cultivate a new pattern in life. This is a great way to start it. So I picked up right now, receiving elation, rewriting the subconscious, and grounding my energy. Let's see what this message is for you, okay? Grounding my energy. It is safe to be in my body. I just saw 444 on the clock, and I always see 444 on the clock when somebody needs to set boundaries. So this message for you is pay attention when you are in interaction with some people, how your body feels. Because your body may be telling you, beloved, that somebody is not safe, that's in your circle currently, that you are trying to convince yourself has good intentions, okay? Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. I'm going to think about that toxically positive one. Receiving elation. I am born of infinite joy. So you are being called right now to come back to yourself. Maybe the message from the rewriting the subconscious is to understand that not everything has to be such a hard conversation. Just because you are emotionally charged doesn't mean that the situation is turbulent or muddy. There is an imbalance, and the imbalance is that you are allowing people to step on you, okay? You are tolerating a lot of bad behavior. This is, there is no problem, only destiny being revealed, welcoming surrender. So what I'm really receiving this message for you right now is to ask yourself, what does it look like if I lived differently? If I said the things I wanted to say, if I left the people I wanted to leave, and if I embraced what it is that I want for my life. Because right now, beloved, you are living for other people. And this is your life. You are born of infinite joy, it said in the cards. What does the future hold for this collective? Wow. Money. But money because you are a nurturer and you are a healer. So some of you may be entering a relationship or a stage in your life in the future that you will feel organized and socially conscious. But the Queen of Pentacles represents a feminine energy that is not only potent and abundant in terms of finances, but has a natural magic to them that cannot be acquired through practice, okay? One is just born with it. So what I'm seeing right now, there's some of you are a working parent, you are a financial provider, but some of you are also housewives and you do it very well, or that is what your future is going to look like. Regardless, you are going to be stable, you are going to be organized, and I am seeing that everything will resolve itself. Homebody, homemaker is telling me that maybe some of you will recreate the family that you wish you had. That's beautiful. I mean, like really, it's beautiful. So you will be walking through a transition and letting go of hatred, moving on, leaving behind relief and journeys. So what I'm sensing in terms of the family conflict or whatever conflict that came forward is that there is going to be a victim mindset that you will step into in the future. You will feel helpless or like you are imprisoned, or you will feel powerless. I almost said proud, but you will feel extremely proud with the Six of Swords upright as well. So there's going to be a letting go of hatred, moving on, leaving behind, relief, and journey. So you are going to feel these things. So this is crazy. Every time I look up at the clock, other than the 444, it's like almost to an angel number. It's 12:21 right now, so it's almost to 222. Before it was 12:13, so it was almost 12:12, right? I looked at the clock, instead of 144, it was 143. So what this is telling me is not only is there imbalance in your life, but you are so close to getting to the place that you need to get to in order to thrive, okay? In order to feel that emotional well-being that you crave. So what I'm seeing for you in the future, beloved, is that Although you're going to be feeling trapped and at moments very victimy, very depressed girly, you are going to eventually surrender to the moment, move on, and realize that all of this is happening for your highest good. See, I just looked at the clock. It was 10:11. So I'm speaking maybe to a quirky pile, maybe somebody that always thought outside of the box. Let's see what's going on here. So I am seeing gossip. There is some gossip about you moving forward. You are meant for more. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. There's some financial struggles that some of you are in, but you are a pure spirit with pure energy. You are being guided right now to trust the process, to move through it with faith, and to know that not only is it going to end with financial insecurity, but you will have the emotional security that you crave. You have a nurturing spirit to you that is profound, beloved. Profound, beloved. So I tell you this now. Do not let anybody second guess your worth. What the shit people say, every accusation is a confession. I just saw the clock at 11:10 was also 111. Trust your intuition. And I saw the clock at 11:17. Trust your intuition, because that is what is going to lead you not only to financial abundance, but the wealth of the soul that you crave so deeply to have. Okay, beloved. Bye.